What's up? Welcome back, Enchanters, to another unboxing, and first for this channel. It is an Iron Studios piece, and it's not one, but two pieces from the brand new line of Batman the Animated Series.
Harley?
Hi, Puddin'. Miss me?
Oh, you clever little minx. How did you escape from Arkham?
I'm so pumped to be opening this up today. First time we unveil these. I haven't seen these unboxed anywhere else, and I'm so excited. Now, these two pieces in particular, they didn't get much hype, but obviously I'm a 90s kid. I have the complete X-Men the Animated Series behind me, and I want to collect this series as well. There's three pieces in this series. Today we're unboxing Harley, Quinn, and Joker. And then we have Batman. I ordered the deluxe premium format, which is going to come with the Batmobile. I'm still awaiting that piece. It's expected to ship out later in 2023. Now, before we get started, let me introduce myself. My name is Jean-Pierre Bon Jovi. I'm a collector. I collect everything 90s related into my childhood, X-Men, Batman, the Animated Series, and so much more. And I unbox and review a bunch of statues, maquettes, figures, and so much more on this channel. I'm also a retailer, so you can click the link in bio and you can browse our vast selection of collectibles that we do sell, and we are officially an Iron Studios distributor. So we do have the Thanos piece now available for pre-order. Pre-orders on that ends on October 31st, so you must secure your pre-order by then in order to guarantee your piece. It is the deluxe premium format we'll be carrying. We are not carrying the traditional form. And there will be a total, I believe, of 17 pieces in the line. A ton of other pieces will be introduced, and it is inspired directly from the comic book series. So without further ado, let's dive into this bad boy, and let's open this. And if I haven't already mentioned, don't forget to hit that smash button. It means the absolute world. If you happen to find us here, thanks to the YouTube algorithm, stay connected with us and hit that smash button. If you found value in this video, give it a thumbs up and comment below if you'll be adding this to your collection. So I did order this from Iron Studios, and it did ship through Iron Studios, and lately Iron Studios has been shipping their stuff out before Sideshow, so I'm really excited about that. I did get this in one shipper box and two pieces. If you're curious as to how much these retail for, these were $140 each. They're a lot smaller in scale, so they were not ridiculously expensive. So I'm really, really thrilled about that. So let's start off with the first piece they introduced, which was the Joker, right? So excited. This only did come in one version, and it does pair. It creates a diorama with Harley Quinn. When you connect both of their faces, it does not connect through like a peg or anything, but when you connect it, it creates a scene. So I'm so excited. I'm really curious to see what the art box looks like because I've not seen this anywhere. OMG. I was not expecting that, y'all. Look at that! That looks amazing! Zoom in on those details. He has the ha 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 all in that bright, bright lime, vivid neon green. There he is, zoomed in a little bit, and then when you turn around, it says Batman the Animated Series, Worlds to Collect, and on the back is a full zoomed out version, and it says haha in white and in pink neon. So rad! It says the Joker here on the side, and the top has the Batman the Animated Series logo. It says the Joker. Amazing! I'm so excited! This is so amazing. Now, usually I would do unboxings separately, but because these are a pair, like this is the first time on my channel, I unbox two and review two. So I am going to do a zoomed in version of this at the end of the video. You're going to see both pieces zoomed in. I'm going to give you my honest review and my thoughts, and I'm going to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10. I do that with all of my Iron Studios pieces. Something else is when you open this, always open with the Iron Studios logo facing upward. Whenever you do open any of these pieces, they do come taped. When you do order Iron Studios directly from me, do bear in mind that you are going to save tax. If you live outside the state of Texas, no tax. So that's awesome. You're never going to pay tax on any of your collectible figures. I also open and inspect every piece to make sure that it arrives to you meticulously. My distributor says they do it, Iron Studios, but I do it anyway. And on top of that, you shipping is already included in the price point, so you already know what you're paying for shipping, and it is due up front. So you pay for your piece up front, and it ships. It's on the description, the estimated ship date of when it is shipping out to you. Awesome sauce. Now, when you do purchase from like Sideshow or Iron Studios, you get about like 5% of whatever the value of your product is back in like points, which would equate to cash. But you only get back 5%. You're automatically with us saving tax. So sometimes it depends on your state. You can pay anywhere from like 7 up to like 9% into sales tax. So you're already saving that in and of itself, which is larger savings than if you purchase directly through Sideshow or Iron Studios through their rewards program. So again, if you are interested in any of the new Iron Studios pieces coming, just message me on socials and I'll carry it. And you can order it directly from me, and it's going to save you. You're not going to be surprised on shipping either. Oh, I'm so excited. It looks like this comes with 3 pieces. So let's start with what looks like the base first, which is it has a, what do you call those things? Jack-in-a-box? Yes. It's a Jack-in-a-box. There's dynamite, and it's this silver base. Following that, we have Joker. Iconic to the animated series. I will say he's very, very light. Doesn't weigh anything, to be honest with you. Now, because this had that like flat matte surface, like the whole show was like very solid prints. It had that Art Deco inspired feel to it. There isn't much details you're going to see from these pieces, hence why they're also far more affordable. It was flat matte shading, a flat surface painting. You're not going to see much details outside of the paint, but the portrait looks phenomenal. It also doesn't leave any room for disappointment, which is pretty awesome. So this is going to key in and peg just like that. And there is an additional piece here. It looks like there's something that goes maybe in his hand. Yes, it is. It is the Joker card. It's very challenging to get out. There we go. It's one Joker card. It's going to come in this little Ziploc. It's the smallest accessory, if ever there was an accessory. This has to be the smallest one. I thought the Professor Xavier chess pieces were small. This is hella small. It is a little card, and you're going to see this up close and personal when I zoom in. It has the print of the card and it has the Joker face on it, which is so rad. And that is going to go, let me just make sure here. It is going to go like so. You want to be very careful you don't lose that, because that's not the most sturdy piece ever. So with that being said, let me go ahead and show y'all this as you zoom in on these details. The base looks incredible. Again, it's very lightweight. The Jack-in-the-Box looks amazing. The dynamite, here he is facing this side of the Dio, and there's another piece that's going to connect here, and that's where Harley Quinn gets connected. And his card detail looks amazing. I mean, he looks spectacular. For the price point, I believe it's like $140. I thought it was a great price. Jump on it. I know Iron Studios will be uploading this to their site for purchase later in August, early September. Any leftover pieces they have, you can purchase it if you haven't already pre-ordered it. And again, it looks absolutely spectacular. I'm going to zoom in closer at the end of this video, and we're going to do a full immersive review so you can see every little detail and spec that we were not able to get just now as we zoomed in. So let's dive into Harley Quinn. I mean, there's no way you can buy either of these without the pair because it creates a Dio. And I just cannot wait to get the Batman and the Batmobile. I already own the 1989 Batmobile, and I'm so excited to have this one and add it as well. Oh my god, she looks freaking amazing already. Wow, I love that they added these details. So special. All right, so let's dive into Harley Quinn here. Here we have her zoomed in, and I love all these little gags and nods to her. It's more like a modern day gag and nod to like who Harley Quinn is today versus what was depicted on the show, but I still think it's quite rad. It's like graffiti painted all over the box. Then we have worlds to collect. The back side, we have a zoomed out version of the entire piece. It does say Harley Quinn there, and then the top, Batman the Animated Series. This one is more like a, it's like a crimson, burgundy, red, brownish box, versus the Joker is more of a like a gunmetal bluish color. If you were curious to know what the art box looks like. Same with this, you want to always open this side up. Again, this retail for the same price point. Okay. Let's dive into this bad boy. Oh, she comes with a ton of more pieces. Her box, even though it's a little wider, feels lighter than his, but she comes with more pieces. Let's start off with this base. Her base says TNT on it. It really does wrap up this Dio so beautifully. So we're going to get Joker and add Joker right over here. As you can see, there's a power cord here, and that's what connects to this. So you're going to bring that power cord down, and you can connect it, which is pretty rad. It's a little malleable, and it allows you to connect the both of them. And both of the bases connect beautifully from the front to the back. As you zoom in on those details, look at the back. The back is perfectly connected here, as it is in the front. Again, they're just, ooh, there goes his card. Again, there's no way you cannot have both. We'll pick up the card afterwards, but like I said, that card is very, very, it's not magnetized, so it's not sturdy by no means, so be mindful of that. Following that, let's pull out Harley. And fun fact, you should know, I mean, if y'all are huge fans, you would know that Harley Quinn was introduced in this series. Wow, this looks amazing. Again, she doesn't weigh anything. Not much detail to it, again, because of the Art Deco matte cell shading of the series. There wasn't much detail to add to the piece. She looks phenomenal. I don't know where she gets pegged. That's a great question, because this peg does not fit that at all. I don't know what's going on there. But let's see what's up. Then we have her arm. Oh, and it gets magnetized. Sweet. So that's 3 pieces. Then we're gonna have her mallet. Is what's going to go here. Oh, there, so that's where her leg goes. So she gets keyed in right there. Her mallet is going to go here. I'm going to do this off camera most likely, because I'll be here forever attempting to figure it out. And the last piece we get is the TNT push lever. Boom. That's magnetized as well. Sweet. We're going to go off camera. I'm going to figure this out and come back, do a 360, and then a more immersive review. All right, and we're back. Here you have it. It was actually quite easy to put the mallet on. It goes in sideways, keys in easily. Once you peg her in, just adjust her hand slightly so that her 2 fingers are hovering right on top of the mallet. And there you have it. They look spectacular. I love what they did here. This is amazing, amazing, amazing. I really do hope Iron Studios makes Penguin, Catwoman, Mr. Freeze, Mad Bat, Poison Ivy, Bane would be rad to have. The Mad Hatter would be awesome to have. I mean, every possible X-Men the animated series villain, and or like Commissioner Gordon, Batgirl, Robin. I want all of them. I want every piece made in this series because, my lord, this looks amazing. So as you zoom in on all these details, first off, I love how cohesive this base is. It's spectacular, really amazing. They look incredible. Joker is just incredible. So is Harley. Just look at her. I love her pose. It's so dynamic with one leg up. Her back is tilted. The ruffles on her hands from her costume. Everything just looks phenomenal. This piece looks remarkable. Her face looks a little chubby, but again, that was her aesthetic in the series. She had that round, chubby face. She looks solid, amazing. The mallet, incredible detail. I love that we got that. I wish we would have gotten her dogs like in a deluxe version, but nevertheless, incredible. Were they dogs or were they hyenas? I always forget. I think they were dogs. Nevertheless, they look amazing. I'm going to zoom you in closer so you can see how remarkable these details are, and we're going to give it a final review. So here we have it. Let's start off with Joker. I think the best way to pose this Dio is this way. He looks phenomenal. Just look at the details on this piece. Absolutely amazing. So incredibly detailed. Again, there's not much paint that is obviously needed, but it's done perfectly. There's no room for any error, and I mean, it's just immaculate. This base is absolutely spectacular. I mean, it's incredible. The jack-o'-lantern, the jack-in-the-box, sorry. The cord, again, this is you plug in this into this. It's a little malleable, so it kind of connects. Again, if you want to purchase this by itself, the base still works because look, the sides here have it looks as if it's a 360 base in and of itself. Obviously, this gets hidden when you connect Harley, but looks phenomenal. Actually just added the card to him. So there's his little card. It looks amazing. Incredible. Following that, we have Harley Quinn. And she looks spectacular. Again, that's her base. The base looks amazing. As you can see here, you're going to see these wires on this base. Again, that gets hidden when you connect her to Joker. 360 view of this piece. Here you have the TNT. She has more watt cables on her piece. And then you have the mallet. And you rest her two fingers on top of her mallet as such. Her portrait looks phenomenal. And then you have the TNT lever, which she's going to push down. Again, this is magnetized, which is pretty rad. I love that little detail. They could have just added there and left it there, but instead they magnetized it and made it into a separate piece. Her portrait looks incredible. She looks amazing. Connect both of them. If you want, hers has a little gift to it. You can slightly plug it in. We're not going to do that right now, but that looks phenomenal, y'all. I mean, I'm beyond impressed. I truly hope that we get more of these pieces. They are great. They are affordable price points, which is so amazing. I'm beyond impressed. I'm curious to know what your thoughts are. This piece is spectacular. I have to honestly give it a 10 out of 10. I can't find any flaws on either of them. I think it looks freaking amazing. It's absolutely incredible, and I'm just so curious to know what you guys think about this because I'm just blown away by this work of art. It's absolutely impeccable. So excited. And honestly, it's cheaper than collecting, which I collect, the Mondo 1/6 figures. They're much cheaper. These are $140 each. The Mondo figures are like $225 each, $250. So It's literally almost like about $100 cheaper. So obviously those are action figures. They're posable. They're more Instagrammable. This is clearly a statue, but it is phenomenal, phenomenal, phenomenal. If you love this video, Enchanters, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe. It means the absolute world. It's free to do so. It supports this channel. Comment below what your thoughts are on this series. I think it's freaking spot on, freaking perfection. And keep collecting. Take it easy, everyone.